Here are the stories that we're tracking for you today. The House Select Committee investigating the January 6th attack on the Capitol officially getting underway. On Tuesday, the panel held its first hearing with members of law enforcement that defended the complex that day. Leading up to the officers' testimonies, the GOP continued to criticize the two Republicans on the committee, Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, for agreeing to take part in the probe.
When a threat to our constitutional order arises, as it has here, we are obligated to rise above politics.
The officers detailing their horrific experiences during the riot.
Several attempted to knock me over and steal my baton. One latched onto my face and got his thumb in my right eye, attempting to gouge it out.
One woman in a pink MAGA shirt yelled, "You hear that, guys? This nigger voted for Joe Biden." Then the crowd joined in screaming, "Boo, fucking nigger." No one had ever called me a nigger while wearing the uniform of a Capitol Police officer.
And also calling out Republican lawmakers for repeatedly downplaying the insurrection.
I feel like I went to hell and back to protect them and the people in this room. But too many are now telling me that hell doesn't exist, or that hell actually wasn't that bad. The indifference shown to my colleagues is disgraceful.
After more than a decade of American domination in women's gymnastics, the U.S. team settles for silver at the Olympics. In the biggest upset for Team USA at the Tokyo Games so far, gymnastics star Simone Biles withdrew from the team competition, handing Russia's squad a clear path to gold. The defending champion said she pulled out from the team final to protect herself, saying she was not in the right headspace to compete. Biles has been upfront about the difficulties that come along with being the greatest gymnast of all time, and the toll both the physical and mental burden can take.
We should be out here having fun, and sometimes that's not the case.
As the U.S. faces an explosive surge in new cases of COVID-19 variants, the CDC updating its mask guidance for the nation on Tuesday.
In areas with substantial and high transmission, CDC recommends fully vaccinated people wear masks in public indoor settings. This includes schools. CDC recommends that everyone in K-12 schools wear a mask indoors, regardless of vaccination status.
A growing number of cities, states, and government agencies are also taking action. New York City's mayor announcing that all city workers will be required to get vaccinated or be tested every week. California's governor is doing the same on the state level. And the Department of Veterans Affairs has said it will give workers who deal directly with patients 8 weeks to get fully vaccinated or risk losing their jobs, becoming the first federal agency to do so. Fresh off his 11-minute trip to the edge of space and back, Jeff Bezos is offering to cover up to $2 billion in NASA costs to get his company Blue Origin back in the billionaire moon race. The world's richest man appealing to NASA Administrator Bill Nelson in an open letter, in which he proposes covering billions of dollars in the space agency's costs for the next 2 years in exchange for a contract to build the lunar spacecraft that will land the next astronauts on the moon.
That sounds a lot like a bribe.
The unusual proposition comes just months after NASA chose Elon Musk's SpaceX over Bezos' Blue Origin for a $2.9 billion contract to build the vehicle.